knew if we wanted to start getting wins, we need to play right.
After sitting out all week, just to be able to come out and be that fresh, I mean, how does that feel?
Well, it feels good. I mean, obviously I had a couple things I was dealing with during the week, and the trainer did an unbelievable job getting me ready, kind of having a game plan to make sure I could play in this game, and I was lucky to be able to do it.
This was such a dramatic difference from how this defense had been playing in recent weeks. How could it be that dramatic and that impactful from start to finish?
I think we got back to the basics defensively. The coaches did an unbelievable job. I think we felt that, our identity was at risk. We weren't playing like we've played really for the last five years, with effort, with hitting. And we weren't the type of team and defense we wanted to be. And we said, hey, let's win the hitting, let's win the hustle, let's keep it simple and play right. And that's a start. And I think we did that tonight.
Jordan Lewis saw in your eyes on the return that you wanted to house that. I mean, what's going through your mind when you're running high school running back days?
Well, yeah, that's right. My high school coach was actually at the game, so I wanted to give him a little flashback highlight of what I did in high school. It's one of those things where you want to get as close as you can to help the offense, and so I would have liked to score, but like I said, I don't think I'm fast enough to get in there. So.
Being one of the leaders on this defense, what does it mean to see you guys as a unit come out and play with the physicality level that you guys did today?
Well, we've done that at times this year, and we've played good defense, but we haven't been consistent. We know if we want to win games and get to the playoffs, we have to be the team the defense that plays like that. It was great to show it, but we have to do it week in, week out, and we have a big one next week that we have to do it in.
Was there conversation about holding you out of this game because of more important moment next week?
I think there was a thought that if I we had to see where I was today, and I warmed up and felt good, and once the game got going, felt really good. And so, like I said, I think the trainer did an unbelievable job of keeping me out, making sure I was fresh to give me the best shot.
Were you surprised you felt that good? This is not how you like to do it. Were you surprised when?
Yeah, I think having the time off, we had 10 days for this game, and we had played 3 games in 11, 12 days, and I think having that time off along with the trainers coming up with the game plan, I think that helped.
You came back.
20 yards. What made the run defense so effective?
Well, I think their D-line was unbelievable. I mean, if you look at the linebackers, I don't know if we had a lot of hits, or at least we were close, but the D-line ate up most of that. Having Antoine back, having the D-line play like they played today, that's a big step for us, and it's fun to watch, and it's fun to play behind.
You came back knowing your role was going to be different this year, a more limited role than you've had in the past. Mm-hmm. How gratifying is it individually for you to have a game like this and a game of this significance?
Well, I came back because I love this organization. I love that my teammates both have stuck with me during a lot of tough times, through a lot of injuries and through a lot of missed games. And, coming back, my goal was just to help any way I can. Wherever that was positionally, however many snaps I just wanted to help us win. And so having this win is big, but I want to continue to help and continue to help us get to that ultimate goal.
Sean, when you see Witten's one-handed touchdown and what you did today, what was today for the old guys on the team?
Well, I said I better pick my stuff up. I mean, I can't let him one-up me. That was an unbelievable catch and really got us all fired up on the sideline. To see him doing what he's doing, coming back, playing like he is, and the leadership that he brings, he's been an inspiration since I got here 10 years ago, and still is today.
You mentioned he fired you up, but it looked like he fired your teammates up pretty well. We saw Wayne's reaction among others. What did it mean for your teammates to have that kind of joy for you?
I mean, that'll be a memory of mine forever. Seeing, the guys on the sideline, seeing the offense run out, being able to meet them in midfield, and then be able to finish and get this win. It's a great group of guys. I love being around it. They're like brothers, a lot of them. And so to be able to help them win and be part of this has been a blessing.
Sean, after what we've seen from this team, big picture, who is this football team?
Well, we're finding out. Like we felt defensively, our identity, hadn't been what it was. And we had to establish that week in and week out. And we still have more room to improve. We still have to really find out who we are. We have to win games. We have to take advantage of this and move on if we want to be the team we want to be.
Is there a sense of the dam breaking today in a way that there's been a lot of frustration and then you just break through and you just kind of keep going after that?
Well, I think it's natural to feel that way, but to us, it's one game. It's done. It's on to another big game. And for us, we're still fighting for our identity. We haven't played like the way we wanted. We're still in an unbelievable position, and we're lucky to be in that position. And we have to take advantage of it.
Your teammates talked a lot this week about how the defense had games where it was playing well, the offense did, but it's been really hard to put it together. What did you see today on what this team can do when you put that together?
Well, I think when we've been at our best in the past, that's what we've done. We've picked each other up, and Coach Garrett gave an unbelievable speech talking about, hey, we need to pick each other up. When one side is doing well or not doing well, the other side's got to step up. It's one of the best speeches I've ever heard from him, and it was great. And I think we all kind of rallied around that and And really, I think that we took that model that we have to find a way to pick each other up no matter what.
Was going into the game.
He gave it before the game. So
You talk about taking advantage of this opportunity. Do you think this group senses the urgency, or not necessarily the urgency, but the knowing the significance of what next week's game could
no
mean?
question. I mean, I think it's very obvious. I mean, obviously playing a divisional rival is one thing, and then obviously both teams needed to get in the playoffs. So it's a big game, no question.